Hello, back again. Okay, so I think we're going to start calling this Series 1, Episode 2, Sankey Valley Canal. Back at the sloop again, exactly the same spot virtually as where we was last week. I thought, you know, we're getting plenty of stuff out here, so I'm going to carry on. It's nice practice for me, get a feel of the magnet and everything. So anyway, let me just start off by answering a couple of questions that people have already asked in the comments and stuff, which I really do appreciate people watching and following me. So start off with the magnet itself. If you look down there, you can see the size of the magnet compared to a 50p piece and a 20p piece. It's only small, but the lifting power is 200 kilos. It'll actually lift 200 kilos out the water. For such a small magnet, that's amazing that. Now it's called a neodymium magnet. They're one of the most powerful magnets that you can get. They're nothing like what we used to have at school, the little old black ones that you used to do all the little tests with in science and stuff. Nothing like that. These things are monstrous. They're very, very dangerous as well. If you get your fingers in between a magnet and a piece of metal, you're going to end up crushed. Your fingers are going to be crushed, especially at 200 kilos as well. They do go quite big. I mean, I've seen some on the internet that are like 1,000 kilo, but I think 200 kilos good enough for me, just for me small finds anyway. So what I've done is, looking background there, look at that. I've set up a little camera. I've got myself one of these little action cameras. So what I'm going to plan on doing is, there, you can see it there better now, is I'm going to run the camera so you can actually see what I'm doing. Because again, some people have gone, how are you getting things out? The last 3 videos that I put on, it was just a case of, all I did was said I was here, showed you what I got, didn't show you how I got them, no, did I? Or how I got that blade out. Hey, I cleaned it up a tiny bit, but looking at it, it looks like it's one of them decorative ones more than like a proper hardcore sword. You know what I mean? It's somebody's just threw it in. Probably when they had the amnesty a few years back, somebody's mum's probably turned around to kids and said, you can get rid of that, get it in that canal. So anyway, so that's my little rant at the beginning this time instead of at the end. One more thing I want to say, a bit cheesed off really. I got in contact with a guy who was supposed to get rid of me scrap for me. Now I told him where the scrap was on the canal, everything, not moved it. Now I don't want to come across as one of these people who leave all the crap lying around the canals or wherever you're dipping. It's not on, really. You need to get rid of it. So I've now gone and put it next to the roadway, which is where the main road is, leading up to where the sloop is. There's a big car park at the side. So what I've done is, I put the scrap metal on the side there. So if anybody knows of anybody who wants some free scrap metal, because you can wait in if you want, it's entirely up to you. At the moment, I've got my little steed. I'm only here on a scooter. I can't be travelling back and to with big rods and poles and all sorts. So it's there for anybody who wants it. I will try again to try and source another guy who's going to get rid of this for me. But I really do need somebody to come and shift it. You know what I mean? It's not a lot. You know what I mean? It's probably a few quid. But a few quid's a few quid for someone, isn't it? Anyway. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch off and hopefully I'm going to join this video and the video on the little action camera together on the same thing. My niece is going to help me out, I think. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, so we're just going to pull it on now, get everything set up, and the next video you see hopefully will be of the action camera taking it as I'm dragging stuff out. Okay, thank you very much and I'll see you all in a minute. Cheers.